Welcome, my name is Matt, aka Road Jedi 88. We're getting into Star Wars gossip, heroes, mods. The next on the list should have been Admiral Raddus. However, I am going to have to come back to him as soon as I'm able to unlock him. So the next one alphabetically is Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum. This is the Ahsoka Tano we see from Rebels. Ahsoka Tano was and is, I guess, Anakin Skywalker's Padawan. She is personally trained by Anakin Skywalker, who, of course, was personally trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi, trained by Qui-Gon Jinn, trained by Count Dooku, trained by Yoda. So you have that lineage of Jedi Masters. Basically, what was once Yoda's teachings got passed all the way down to Ahsoka Tano, even. Getting into this, I believe there's 3 different versions of Ahsoka Tano in this game. Again, we're gonna do Fulcrum first, and then Snips, and I don't think I have the latest one yet. Of course, I'm focused on getting all the characters. But sometimes it takes a little while. It is quite the list. But she probably would fall under Rebel, considering she never really identified herself as a Jedi. But I will see what her deal at the top says. Yeah, unaligned Force user. She is a Force user, but she's unaligned. She's a part of the Spectre team, which would be the ship. Hera Syndulla's ship, I believe. Rebel. She's part of the Rebel squad team. So, they recommended on SWGOH. She is a she's an attacker. Makes sense. She was trained by Anakin Skywalker, who was an attacker. Makes a lot of sense. They recommended to keep her with offense and health. So, correction, speed and health. I gotta fix that. I had to take another look. No, I was right. Offense and health. I went back and I looked at Ahsoka Tano Snips, which would have been offense and. Hold on. What was this? Offense and health, so I guess both. I don't know what threw me off just now. Okay. So, and health. So, where is she? There she is. Alright. So we have Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, offense and health. Now that I double confirm that, and while I'm at this, I'm going to go ahead and address Snips in the next video immediately after I finish this. So she's an attacker. She's offering health, and that's not even offense. Yeah, okay, never mind. Offense. So, she's an attacker, but she's kind of attacking like a tank. Like, well, the health part's what's throwing me off. I have to admit. The offense, I suppose another direction you could go if you really wanted to. You could almost make her attack this similar way as Anakin Skywalker. I know we discussed this in a previous video. Where Anakin is going to be offensive with potency, Ahsoka is being offensive but with protection. Or with a little more grace. It's almost like she's attacking as a support. She's a support attacker, not really a tank attacker. So, when you throw in that health, she's kind of down and back just a little bit in comparison to what Anakin would do. I guess she's learning from her master's mistakes. Essentially, I guess you can look at it that way. So she's an attacker, but she's also supporting when you throw that health in. You switch that health out with potency. Well, now she's just a freaking tank, which is what Anakin does, and Darth Vader. So, the recommendation, of course, is 4 offense and a pair of health. The alternative would be to switch the health out for potency if you wanted to. But that would convert her from being not just a support attacker, but it would turn her into an attacking tank. A tank attacker kind of situation. That's what you would be cross-training her. So we have her attacking, but as a support for her squad. So depends on which side of the fence you want to look at it. With that said, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and may the force be with you. Thank you for following.